Ash-Shura 26:78 to 82. الذي خلقني فهو يهدين والذي هو يطعمني ويسقين وإذا مرضت فهو يشفين والذي يميتني ثم يحيين والذي يطمع أن يغفر لي خطيئتي يوم الدين ربي هب لي حكما والحقني بالصالحين واجعل لي لسان صدق في الآخرين واجعل لي من ورثة جنة النعيم واغفر لي لأبي إنه كان من الضالين. He who created الذي خلقني فهو يهدين, he who created me and he guides me. والذي هو يطعمني ويسقين, he who gives me to eat and drink. وإذا مرضت فهو يشفين, and when I am sick he cures me, heals me. والذي يميتني ثم يحيين, he will give me death and he will give me life. وَالَّذِي أَطْمَعُ أَن يَغْفِرَ لِي خَطِيئَتِي يَوْمَ الدِّينِ, and whom I hope, wish that he will forgive me my faults, mistakes on the day of judgment. رَبِّ هَبْ لِي حُكْمًا وَالْحِقْنِي بِالصَّالِحِينَ. My Lord, O my Lord, grant for me governance and join me with those who correct themselves. وَاجْعَل لِي لِسَانَ صِدْقٍ فِي الْآخِرِينَ, and make for me the language truthful in others. وَاجْعَل لِي مِنْ وَرَثَةِ جَنَّةِ النَّعِيمِ, and make me from the inheritors of the garden, comfort, ease. وَاغْفِرْ لِأَبِي إِنَّهُ كَانَ مِنَ الضَّالِّينَ. You see, if again you note in one by one, everything what he says about himself, who created me, he guides me. Definitely if he doesn't guide me, there's another place when he saw the star and the moon and the sun and the earth, and when he saw the moon, he says, if Allah, you don't guide me, I'll be the lost ones. He's totally depending on Allah in that ayah. That's an education to us. And he gives me to eat and drink. We think we are doing, we think we are getting this food and drink because we do jobs and everything. But actually he says he gives me to eat and drink. In these small things, if like eating and drinking, there are people who can't eat and drink. You know this? They don't have taste. Everything when it is right, in its proper sense, then you can feel, eat and drink. There are people who have diseases, they can't know how to eat. Believe me, people can't eat and they can't drink. They go by injections. And when I am sick, he cures me. So if you have got a good health, it's easy. So you want to be arrogant. But here he says, when he cures me, he heals me. He will give me death, he will give me life. And whom I hope, I wish that he will forgive me. Who? He's hoping forgiveness from Allah. Who? Can you imagine? Who? You? Ibrahim as-Salam. For me, my faults, mistakes on the day of judgment. Imagine that Allah, Ibrahim as-Salam, with all that status, his millat Ibrahim, the religion of Ibrahim, and he says, whom I hope, I wish that he will forgive me my faults, mistakes on the day of judgment. How many times we think that we are doing faults, blunders, not faults, mistakes, we are doing blunders. And we don't even seek forgiveness. So whenever you recite these ayahs that I am reciting, remember, whenever you recite the ayahs, you must keep Ibrahim al-Islam in your mind. And then visualize how he was saying it, how much he must have said it to Allah. That should be your condition. That may become the intercessor or the mediator for your forgiveness. Rabbi habli hukmum wal hikni bis salin. My Lord, grant me governance and join me with those who correct themselves. Imagine his humbleness. People who correct themselves, you join me with them. He himself is the most beautiful example, but he is saying, most beautiful pattern to follow. He himself says, my Lord, grant me governance and join me with those who correct themselves. He's joining. And make for me the language of the truthful, of the language truthful in others. You see, the language means when he's saying these ayahs, it should become truthful. You should believe in them. It should be truthful to others. Others means us. It should appear to us as truthful, not as just mere words, not making any sense, lying. He says, make my language, make for me the language truthful in others. وَجْعَلْنِي مِنْ وَرَثَةِ جَنَّةِ النَّعِيمِ, and make me for the inheritors of the gardens of comfort's ease. Again, in the last he says, وَقْفِلْ لِأَبِي إِنَّهُ كَانَ مِنَ الضَّالِّينَ, forgive my father, surely he was from those who were astray. In spite of the fact he was astray, he asked forgiveness. No hate to see, no vengeance. This is the end. By this, you can ask for any question.